Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, so a couple things, guys. First, I want to go ahead and I do want to apologize, okay, for my video yesterday. I can only work with the information that is given to me. So, I do want to go ahead and I am a proponent of, taking, taking it on the chin if you're wrong. So, I am telling you that I was operating off the information that was given, and I do apologize. However, with that being said, you're going to want to watch this whole video because I source absolutely everything, and that way there's no confusion. This is interesting, to say the least. Second, please like and sub because, there's really not too many people taking self-accountability these days. With me, at least you'll get that. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and let's dive right in. Oh, and obviously you guys know I'm not a financial advisor, okay? Alright, real quick look at their Ortex, okay? Yes, their market cap is going down because it's been trading down, okay? I see that. Look at their EPS, though. Okay, so we're looking really ugly right here in 2021. However, the projection for the end of 2022 was supposed to be much higher. Okay. Now, I see that over here. This is the projection for next year, but, that's next year, and again, just a projection. This is going to be a little bit more accurate, in theory. Enterprise value. Okay. So if they're projecting to increase on their enterprise value, but their market cap is much lower, right? Does this seem like a company that would just go defunct to you? Because to me, that just doesn't sit right. Okay. Now remember, you guys are gonna have to watch this whole thing. Unfortunately, I know. Sometimes you guys like to bail, but you're gonna have to watch the entire thing in order for everything to come full circle. Okay. So, on the 16th, so 10 days ago, okay, now, as per the listing rules, we're actually supposed to get an official release with 15 days notice. Now, we could argue, business days or calendar days, but in this case, that really doesn't matter, okay? This is directly from the NASDAQ. So, another reason for delisting is because of bankruptcy. Okay. Obviously, if you guys open up your apps or, your computers, you will see a Q at the end. At least I did. Let's see here. Alright, so just read all this, guys. You guys could read. I don't want to go ahead and I don't want to have to read absolutely everything. Alright, so it does talk about going ahead and paying its shareholders. I just feel like that's important to know. Now, buyout. This is... Okay, so somebody had... they agreed in order to go ahead and be bought out by the creditors. Okay? So just keep that in mind. So not all delistings are necessarily bad, and I'm going to show you one that, it actually jumped 300% the other day, that I had my eye on. But anyways, let's see here. A company's stock can be delisted in the event of a buyout or a merger. If a company is bought out by another public company, there have been talks, I'm not going to go ahead and speculate, but there have been talks about that. Stockholders might receive cash for their shares or could get shares of the acquiring company. Who knows? There is a lot of uncertainty, but we're going to try to cut right through that, okay? If the company is taken private, shareholders will generally receive a cash payment for their stock at the time of the delisting. Okay. Keep that in mind. Now, here is the example of the company that I had my eye on, and it acted a little bit, a little bit odd. So, this is EMWP. 52-week high, 20 bucks almost. 52-week low, $1.36. As you can see, it's not trading. Here's another example. You can see the delisting. And bang, right up. Oh, didn't want to do that. I hate using MarketWatch as a source, but I wanted to, show you guys like the visual. All right, let's see here. So, now the source on this is Barron's. Okay. All right, so effectively wiping out $6 billion of the company's debt to acquire the firm. Now that's a stalking horse bid, is what they call that. Okay, so basically they could go ahead and they could get offers from anybody. It's basically it just goes right to the highest bidder, whether it be via merger, a straight up cash buyout, whatever they think is best. But this whole thing is important though, so just check it out. Alright, so the stalking horse bid would ensure that Endo's business continues and saves over 1,000 jobs, and enables the purchaser to fund over time hundreds of millions of dollars of consideration to be placed in trust for the plaintiffs, and that's some of the some of the things that they have to pay off, and they have the opioid crisis, but that's over a few years. It's not as big as what everybody's making it out to be, in my opinion, at least. Not for the money that they're bringing in. I'm going to show you guys the patents and everything. This is going to be very detailed, and I'm going to break everything out. I don't like being wrong, and I do apologize for that. But again, working with the information given to me, I went ahead and I put out a video, and this is going to break everything down as to why it's doing what it's doing. So you can see the settlements here. Okay. Alright, so that's the end. So basically, what I want you to take away from this really is that this is a stalking horse bid, and it's just going to go to the highest bidder, essentially. That's the way I'm reading it. If somebody can go ahead and I guess understand that a different way, please be my guest. Here are the patents. This is very, very important. Now, I'm not going to read every single one to you, because there's a lot of them. But I am going to scroll past them, because I want you guys to understand, the gravity of the situation. And make sure that you're paying attention to the files, and the dates. The filings and the dates, because that's very important. This is a long-standing, company. I understand that this may be boring, reading, these patents, but I'm just trying to give you guys an idea. I can't see something that is valued so high going ahead and, just completely ceasing to exist with this many patents. It doesn't make sense. And especially with the revenue, I can't connect A and B there. You know what I mean? A stalking horse bid would make sense. It would get them out of the trouble that they're in right now with their debt, and allow them to continue operations. So that part does make sense. Remember, if it makes money, it makes sense. I know, guys, this is really, really boring. I get it, but it's so important in order to go ahead and understand what they do. Because a lot of people will take trades without the DD, and I think that's a terrible way of trading. Personally, you do you, but I like to know all that there is available to me. You guys could, if at any point in time you guys want to stop and actually like fully read these, you could just pause the video. I'm sorry, but I don't want to just pause and stop scrolling. I just kind of want you guys to be able to see the quantity. Like, look at these dates. Like, it's not a company that just popped up overnight, guys. It's not. Like, I'm pretty sure, I'm not positive, I'm like 99% sure though, that they are the company that have the, like, that came out with Percocet. I'm pretty sure they have the patent on Percocet. Just sorry for boring you guys. I want to go ahead and, like, I guess push facts on everybody, because I went ahead and based my last video regarding this off of regulations, rather than considering the fact of a stalking horse bid. I just didn't take that into consideration. I took into consideration, like, the normal process, because they were saying, I said the exact date in the last video. They said that there was a hearing, that there would be a final hearing. However, it appears as if they obviously went with this route instead, which is, a little bit more uncommon, but I mean, it does make sense. Like, look at these dates. So, long-standing company, 1996. '99, '98, 1997, '97 again. So, again, guys, I do want to go ahead and take that accountability. Yeah, I'm still gonna go ahead. I'm still gonna keep my position though. And if anything, honestly, like, again, though, this is. You guys, I can't give you guys financial advice or anything. If I'm gonna go ahead and keep my position, and if anything, if it really, really nosedives, I might just, just throw something and see what happens. Now, that's not usually how I trade whatsoever. Okay. However, keep in mind also the Jackson Hole Symposium is happening right now. It started yesterday. That's happening right now, and that's like, where some of the richest people in the world go ahead and gather and meet. Now, I don't want to accuse anybody of anything, but I mean, if you're going ahead and you're networking with other very, very affluent people, it's hard not to get, like, an idea of how they're trading. I'm sorry, it's how it is. And then, like, look at the enterprise value. Like, how the heck are you gonna go right into bankruptcy and then just go defunct when you're projecting that your enterprise value is going to start rising again? That makes no sense. At least I can't have it make sense to me. But hey, take it as you will. I was wrong once, might be wrong again, but again, I'm only working with the information available to me. Thanks again, guys. I'm gonna go live here in a minute, so if you guys want to hop on, that'd be dope. You guys have a good one. All right, later.